This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all my viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Well, the time is now. The place is Sabina Park, and it's the perfect time and opportunity for West Indies to beat a high-profile team in a test match. We haven't managed to do that. Well, we haven't managed to win any test matches since we were able to conquer Bangladesh. We are definitely in a good position now. So all we need to do, go out there, play normal, sensible cricket, and we should be able to wrap up this victory maybe by tomorrow. Right? By the time you guys are going to be hearing this, it's a possibility that the players would have already made their way out onto the field for the fourth day of this test match. And with Pakistan currently on 160 for 5 with a lead of 124, we need to strike as early as possible. As we would have discussed on the live last night, our bowlers need to go out there, get rid of especially Babar Azam. Because one can just imagine if he's allowed to bat for an hour or two, he would have already maybe brought up his century or would have been close to it. And then they are going to be putting their feet on the gas so as to make sure they get enough runs that they can defend. But as I would have said, the bowlers have been doing pretty well. So all we're asking them for, each man go out there and do what is necessary. You understand? I guess by the time you guys hear this, they might have just gone out or they are about to go out. So with 10 overs to go before the new ball, the captain needs to be strategic because as we would have discussed yesterday, you want your freshest and your most prolific bowlers to be operating when the new ball is taken. So the bowlers will have to do their bit of work first. And after that is done, we clean up Pakistan for maybe... I have a feeling they're going to get 200. After we clean them up for that, then it's regular, normal cricket that is needed to get these runs. We have the entire day tomorrow to bat and whatever hours we will have today. So we just need to go out there, play normal cricket. It's one of two things. If we don't bowl them out early this morning, then we might need to go into day 5 and try to draw the match if we're not able to get the score. But as we speak, the game is wide open and the game can be won by either West Indies or Pakistan. So we definitely need to play the cards right so as to make sure that we start this series with a victory. We had the disappointment against South Africa. You understand? Things didn't go as we would have wanted against Australia in the what was it, in the ODI. So it's time for us to try and see if we can, get some momentum to the team or get some momentum for the players. Even though we don't have the same core of players that will be playing in the T20 World Cup, it's always good when, there is a winning atmosphere around the camp. You understand? Because it's going to be the same coaches, the same management staff, everybody transferring from ODI to T20 to Test cricket. So if we're able to get a good, solid momentum out of this Pakistan series here, then one can just imagine there will be a winning spirit around the camp going into our World Cup campaign. I know that we will have the CPL afterwards and then they will finish up the IPL, but from a team's perspective, from a squad perspective, it's always good to finish off on a winning note so that when they reconvene as a group, the freshest thing that would be in their mind would have been the victory of a series. So this first test here presents us with a good opportunity to take the lead. I mean, I must commend the bowlers, guys. Bowling out Pakistan for 217 and then having them for 160 for 5. It is a good start. It is a good platform. And all we need to do is to put things together and make sure that when we go out there, we leave it all on the pitch. Can't have people trying to bowl their hearts out and people standing in slips and dropping catches. We can't work like that. You understand? it would be like we are full in a bucket, and while we are full in the bucket of water, we bore some holes in the side. So while the water is catching, the water is leaking out. You understand? So we don't want the bowlers to be toiling, and when we eventually get the edge, the balls are being put down. We have had a good test match so far, so we just want to finish it off on a good level. You understand? The catching before yesterday was superb. Jason Hole has been very good in the slip. Joshua Da Silva, not too bad. So those two jab catches yesterday by Jason Hole and Jermaine Blackwood, we have to try and dust those off, try and stay focused, try and stay positive, and know that when the other catches come, we will need to grab them. You understand? Babar Azam is a much more prolific batsman, so it's highly unlikely that we are going to get more than 1-2 chances to really get him out. So if it is the case that Seals, Holder, Roach, Myers, whichever of our pace bowlers, if they are able to nick the edge, then we need the catches to be taken. So that is basically it as it pertains to the bowlers, my viewers and subscribers, and the fielders. Now, when it is our time to bat, all I want from my cricketers, simple, normal cricket. Man, just go out there, try and build partnerships. Try and build partnerships to get the runs. Similarly to how we had Jason Hole and Craig Brathwaite building a partnership there, we want that to start from the top. Powell, I guess this series might be his last before they really decide, say, all right, we're gonna do away with him. Banner also needs to get some runs. Since that Bangladesh tour, he maybe would have gotten a couple runs here or there. He got injured, came back in, so he needs a couple of innings to show that, all right, the guys can work with me here. So with work in the batting lineup coming down, Kyle Myers, he needs to prove that he is in the team as a batsman that will bowl. No way you can be batting at number 4 or 5 and not contributing where the runs is concerned. Jermaine Blackwood, the vice captain, now is when he stands up and play a vice captain's innings. And when I say play a vice captain's innings, I don't mean get a quick 30 or 25 and then give away the wicket. This is test cricket. You need bowlers to toil and work hard. The deliveries that they produce to get you out should be of an immaculate line and length. This is not T20 or ODI cricket. So there's no way a bowler should be coming in and be getting free wicket when it is not necessary. You don't have to attack all that much. So certain shots that you would have played or you would feel comfortable playing, it's a possibility that those shots need to be limited in order to benefit the team. You can't leave bowlers to be trying to save the game with the bat. That is not how it works. I mean, if it boils down to that, then adjust one of them things. But you cannot give away the wicket and leave things up to the bowlers. So as we go into this fourth day of this first test match here, all we need, normal, simple cricket. We need the hostility from the bowlers up front. Yes, to try and get a 1 or 2 wicket early in the first hour of play. You understand? I was thinking that with Babar Azam out there and Fahim, the bowlers need to figure out how they are going to dismiss them. With all the technology and thing like that. Even though they would have done that coming into the series. I guess they know that this partnership is where the game is at. So last night, I guess the technical persons would have looked over certain clips and videos to see how, some of these batsmen would have gotten out over or throughout their career. So I am assuming that they will come tomorrow with the first hour of play, first 30 to 35 minutes, try and work those line and lengths that they would have seen that would have gotten those batsmen out before. So it is plain and it is simple. It is there for everybody to see. A lead of 124. We were all asking for maybe 180, 185. But based on how things looking, if we are going to be honest, this looks like a lead of 200. Based on the partnership. But if we are able to break the partnership, then, we can easily maybe get them for a 170 thereabout. I won't put certain things past the West Indies bowlers, because I think in the first innings, the last 5 Pakistan wickets fell for 30 something runs, maybe about 34, 35 runs. So it is possible. All we need to do is stay disciplined, take every chances. If it is a run out, take it. Anything that is given, we need to grab it. That is how vigilant we have to be in order to go out there and secure this first test match. But as per usual, my viewers and subscribers, it is all left to be seen. You can only predict certain things, ask for certain things, but the results can't come until the players go on the field. So we're going to leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed. Please, I'm asking you to remember to like the video, share the video, comment on the video. And last but not least, please remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. I'm out.